It took some students literally a week to come up with a solution to this question. Can you solve it? The question says, find the values of x and y given that the square root of 2 raised to power x minus the square root of 2 raised to power y is equal to 60. Well, our first step will be for us to write the square root of 2 in the form of an exponent. So the square root of 2 is the same as 2 to the power of half. And this is raised to power x. So I'm going to be raising this to power x minus, we'll do the same thing here. The square root of 2 is the same as 2 to power half. And we'll be raising this to power y. Good. And this is equal to 60. Now let's apply the property of indices here that says that powers multiply. So I'm going to be writing down the base, which is 2. Then I'll multiply the powers. Half times x is x over 2 minus the base, which is 2. Now multiply the powers. Half times y is y over 2. And this is equal to 60. Very good. Now our next step will be for us to factorize. When factorizing terms with the same base, we factor out the smaller term. The smaller term here between this and this is 2 to the power of y over 2. So I'll factor that out, 2 to the power of y over 2. Why did I say that? It is because since the right-hand side is positive, that means x over 2 is larger than y over 2. Very good. So we factor out this term. Now open brackets. Now we take this, which is 2 to the power of x over 2, divide by the factored term, which is 2 to the power of y over 2, minus, we take this, which is 2 to the power of y over 2, divided by the factored term, which is 2 to the power of y over 2. Good. And this is equal to 60. Now let's simplify further. So we have 2 to the power of y over 2 times. Now from indices, we can write out one of the bases, which is 2. Then since we have division, then we have to subtract the powers. So we have x over 2 minus y over 2. Good. Minus, now 2 to the power of y over 2 divided by 2 to the power of y over 2, we're going to be having 1. And this is equal to 60. So simplifying further, we have 2 to the power of y over 2 times, this is 2. Now let's combine this fraction. We have the same base, so we subtract the numerator. So x minus y all over the common base, which is 2, minus 1, and this is equal to 60. Very good. Now notice something. Whenever we have 2 raised to the power of any number, the result is always even. So that means this is even and this is also even. But when we subtract 1 from an even number, the result will be odd. So we have even number multiplied by a odd number on the left-hand side. So that is what we're going to be doing to the right-hand side. We're going to be multiplying two terms such that one of the terms will be even and the other term will be odd. Let's do that to the 60. So we have 2 to the power of y over 2 times 2 to the power of x minus y over 2 minus 1 is equal to, now 60 is the same as 4 times 15. Very good. 4 is even multiplied by 15, which is odd. So that means we have two cases. We have 2 to the power of y over 2 to be equal to 4. And we have this expression, which is 2 to the power of x minus y over 2 minus 1 to be equal to this 15. Now let's solve these cases one after the other. For this first case, we have 2 to the power of y over 2 to be equal to 4 is the same as 2 squared. Now we have the base on the left and the base on the right to be equal. So we have to equate their powers. So we have y over 2, the power on the left, to be equal to 2, which is the power on the right. So we can cross multiply, but let me make this a fraction first, over 1. So when I cross multiply, I have y times 1, which is y, to be equal to 2 times 2, that is 4. Very good. Now let's come to this case. Now on the left-hand side, we have 2 to the power of x minus y over 2 minus 1 to be equal to, now I'm going to be writing 15 to look just like what I have on the left-hand side. 15 is the same as 16 minus 1, right? But 16 is 2 to the power 4. This is 16 minus 1. So we have the right-hand side here to look exactly the same as the left-hand side. So when we compare, we see that this power here, which is x minus y over 2, is equal to this 4 by comparison. Now let's cross multiply. But let me make this a fraction over 1. So cross multiply, we have x minus y to be equal to 2 times 4 is 8. Good. So this becomes x minus y. Y is 4. That is what we've got. So I'm going to be putting 4 here to be equal to 8. Now let's move negative 4 to the right-hand side. We have x to be equal to 8. And as negative 4 crosses, it becomes positive 4. So 8 plus 4 is actually 12. So we've got the values of x and y, which are x is 12, and y is 4. And this is our final answer. Well, feel free to share your ideas in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and have learned something from this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, take care.